Hello and welcome. This is Arnisha Lowe, your activation coach. You say, what is that? What is an activation coach? We're going to talk about it because today is your day to take action and to see all those things, all those dreams that you've had kind of like on the back burner actually begin to come to life, right? Begin to take the actions that are necessary to achieve every dream and every goal. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you along the way. So, we're going to grow this community together and we're going to make sure that in this year, it's not going to be just a thing of we're saying, oh, I had that New Year's resolution, and by the end of the year, I'm still in the same place. No, we're going to take action and we're going to get it done. So that's what we're here to do today. So if that sounds like something that is beneficial, something that you are looking for, just that extra push, that extra encouragement, that extra motivation, stick around. You don't want to go anywhere, right? So let's talk about what it means to be activated, right? It means to action. Activation actually refers to the process of initiating, starting, and setting something in motion. It often involves taking deliberate steps to make something operational, bringing it to life and putting it into what action. So many times we have all kinds of ideas, visions, and dreams of things that we want to do, things we want to accomplish, and we're not quite sure what to do, right? We don't know how to take the first step to get to the solution that we're trying to get to. But it does take what making up our minds that we will move forward and that we will take a step forward. And then next thing you know, you're taking another step and then you're taking another step. And before you know it, you've accomplished that thing, right? So that's why I'm here to help you take those steps, to help you plan and create some kind of flow of action, right? So me as an activation coach, you're like, what is that? Okay, what is this activation coach thing that you're talking about? Well, as an activation coach, I am here to help you unlock your potential. I am here to help you identify the actionable steps that are necessary and to overcome the obstacles, right? So, a lot of times we find ourselves dealing with this obstacle or that obstacle. And if we're not careful, those things will hold us back or delay us from achieving our goals. But we want to be able to, navigate and learn the proper steps that we can take in order to get from point A to point B. I'm also here to help you and just kind of guide you and motivate you to move into intentional execution, right? To be intentional about the things that we do. Sometimes we just kind of go with the flow and we kind of let life just kind of, take us on this ride. But how about we make sure that we're kind of taking a step back, we're planning and we're taking actions that will lead us to our end game, our goal. So oftentimes we want to make sure that we're focusing and we're growing and we're building. And sometimes it takes a little help to do that. Sometimes doing it by yourself does not quite, uh, you know, give you the results that you're looking for. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about what it means to take action in order to get to that place called purpose, right? So my job as a activation coach is to help you, clarify your vision and your purpose. It also is to encourage you to take practical steps towards your goals. And it's also to provide accountability and support during the journey and to address any fears, doubts, limitations, and beliefs that can hinder your progress. So, on today, we're going to look at the different steps we can take to begin to move into your purpose. You know, the thing that you've had kind of just tugging at your heart, or that you feel like God is saying, this is your purpose, this is the plan that I have for you, this is the thing I need you to do. And so we're going to talk about just practical steps you could take to start moving in the right direction. So I want to also do this. I want to encourage you that if this is something that you feel you need, go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you can be notified whenever we are putting out content, because I promise you everything that we put out will be to motivate you, to give you inspiration, from music to motivational conversations to biblical teachings. It's all to help you get to that next step in life, right? So you don't want to miss it. Get connected. So let's look at some steps that we can take. But first, let's talk about this particular scripture that goes along with what we're talking about today. And that is James 2:17. Faith without works is dead, right? So it's going to take some action to bring that thing that you're believing to life. So let's talk about some actionable steps that we can take today to bring that faith and that action together to create. Okay. So, first step you might want to take down is write down one goal or dream you've been putting off. So, what is something that you've been dreaming about doing? It could be something like starting a business, or it could be even start going on a vacation. Whatever your goals are in this season, sometimes if we don't take the moment to actually write it down, it never comes to life. So the Bible even tells us in Habakkuk that we are to write the vision and make it plain so that those that read it can run with the vision. So if you haven't written it down, you haven't done that first thing that you need to do. So simply think, what is the dream? What is the goal? What is the end game? And you might have multiple things you want to accomplish this year. I do. So I wouldn't be surprised, right? So whether it is building a positive relationship with this person, whether it is a financial goal here, whether it is educational, whatever those goals are, begin to kind of write down your goals, and that'll be the first step, right? The second step would be to share your goals with a trusted friend and accountability partner. So it's good to have good people in your corner, right? It's very important to have good people in your corner. Um, the people that will encourage you to do the right thing, the people that will tell you when, that doesn't sound like it's a good idea, right? But we don't want people that are dream killers at the same time. So again, a good person is somebody that we can look to for inspiration, a good person that we can look to be accountable to. And so share your dream or dreams with someone you know is trustworthy, to help hold you accountable and to be supportive at the same time, right? And then number 3, research one resource such as a book, a podcast, a class, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Do your research. Search out that thing that you are wanting to accomplish. Whether you want to begin a business, for example, what do I need to do? What is the first step I need to do to start this business that I want to start? Do I want to start an LLC? Do I want to start a corporation, a C corp, or S corp? Do I know what those things are? Begin to research the thing, right, that you want to do. Just get started by simple steps, right? And step number 4, schedule time on your calendar to take your first step. So we've already wrote down some of our goals. Now we've shared it with a trustworthy friend that we can that will hold us accountable. And then we've done some research to kind of get an idea about what to do and how to start. And now what do? We take action. We actually make a step forward in doing that thing. So, for example, if you were creating a business, as we started talking about, and you determine that you want to start an LLC, right? Then next step might be to get your business license, right? So, making that first initial step is step number 4. And then number 5, this is a big one. And I think this one you could do this one all throughout. Okay. And that is pray and meditate, um, for clarity and for courage to act, right? Because we want to make sure that we are praying over our dreams and goals and that we're putting God first. We want to make sure that we are trusting God to open up the opportunities, to connect us with the right people. And that takes what? communication with God, that takes, prayer and seeking God for clarity. The Bible says to meditate on his word day and night, right? So, number 5, make sure that you're praying and that you're meditating. And I will say also that you're trusting in those things that you're learning, right? Trust in the actions that you're taking, because it may take a whole lot sometimes for us to step out. It seems so hard sometimes because it seems like I don't have the resources. I don't know what I'm doing or whatever. But look, these 5 steps will help you begin the journey of learning, right? Begin the journey of taking action. Begin the journey that will lead you to your promise. Okay. God said, I have a promise for you, but it does take a little action on your part. It does take faith on your part. And so sometimes action is our faith, right? Moving in action. We want to show forth our faith, not just believe in our mind or believe in our heart, but we need to show forth our faith through action. So I encourage you today to live your life on purpose, to trust in God for the fulfillment of all the things, all the dreams that you have, right? And so I want to activate you on purpose today and for purpose. Remember, stop waiting and start moving. Again, stop waiting and start moving. Until next time, your activation coach, Arnisha Lowe. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this content and you want to be notified in the future for the next great videos that are coming up to encourage you and to help you move forward into your purpose, right? Then you want to get connected by liking the video, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell so that you won't miss any of this good stuff that's coming at you. And not only am I doing this activation for you all, but I also have a podcast called Declaring Freedom. So you can check out the videos here and the playlist. And you know what? I look forward to taking this journey with you. God has great things in store. Live on purpose, for purpose. Your activation coach, Arnisha Lowe.